Welcome Pisces, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your new moon in Cancer meditation. The new moon was last week in Cancer and we are naturally moving towards the full moon, a time of a lot of emotional cleansing. So let's get right into your energy, overall energy, Pisces, the sun. The sun is about happiness, peace. It's about illumination. It's about, in many ways, your inner child emerging. I would say, Pisces, you are naturally very close to the one love that the sun energy can communicate to us. This is about using your desire to feel good as a gauge for the opportunities that are available to you. This is you knowing what resonates and facilitates your authentic self, that expression that is unique to you and that allows you to work creatively, to play with diligence and discipline, to enjoy and take pleasure in your efforts as part of a team in a way that reminds everyone of the nature of service of what your work impacts. So this is a beautiful card of rejuvenation, of joy, of illumination, and enlightenment, where all things are connected with your heart and that you know your heart and move forward from that place with utter love and joy. In the past, we have the Page of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Chariot card. You are starting something absolutely afresh. And in many ways, this may come out of an experience, a foundational experience that became boring, routine, and in some ways rather disappointing. There was something you wanted out of the experience of your desires, of your efforts, of your building up on your wishes and desires, of your manifesting something that you thought might solve or be the silver bullet for you, something that was going to make everything right. You've gone through that experience, and although you have gained, you have grown, you have learned, you have cultivated a practice of moving from your desire, moving from your heart. You are recognizing that the things you always wanted are not producing the sense of happiness and completeness that you once believed they could or would. Instead, you are understanding that whatever you've gained, whatever desires you've manifested have been the result of your ability to give yourself the love, to give yourself the permission to understand your worthiness and deservedness of the things that make you feel good. And this in many ways reflects that shift that you've made for a while, where you are understanding that you are capable of routinely and sustainably manifesting your desires. And that in itself, that process, is still something new, something unfamiliar, and something that is almost too easy for you. However, this is manifesting a real move and focus on your goals. This is what is moving you rapidly to not trying to fix your world, not trying to wrap everything up, not trying to manifest something that is going to give you something that you lack. Understanding that all things that you desire are things that you must give yourself first. And as a result of that, you're synthesizing the contradictions, the oppositions in your experience so that you can move forward towards a kind of inner liberation. This is where you're moving towards a goal in a way that frees you from the constraints, the traditions, the requirements, and expectations of others. You're moving rapidly. You're moving with a lot of passion. And this is really about you breaking free. And you're using the enlightenment that you have gained, the connection to your heart, in order to recognize the limitations of the world that you've created. In the present, we have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. A lot of cups in here, Pisces. So yes, you have a lot of options available to you. And you are aware that some of the options, some of the choices are as much about your own projections, about as a way of reconciling things in the past that didn't work out for you. So you're aware that many of the options are not all equal, they're not all good, some of them are even dangerous. However, you are also gaining the courage in light of these opportunities that you now see. You're looking at your past and looking at those things that did not work out well, the failures that you experienced along the way to this enlightenment. As we probably know, all successes are built upon failures. We have to try things. However, you understand now a pattern of disappointment, a pattern of your own actions, your own words, a lack of openness to what you thought you were offering to another as a way of receiving that from another. You're understanding that really what is left from some regretful experiences of your past, maybe some ways in which you experienced a tremendous loss or remorse about the loss of something, is this ability to connect with yourself. And of course, we know this from the Five of Cups card, that what remains is on the pathway to this beautiful home on the hill, this beautiful stability and enjoyment, comfort. But this Two of Cups represents our true relationship with ourself, not based on what we expect from others, but what we can authentically connect with within ourselves, our higher self, to recognize the possibility and potential of our dreams, our higher selves, our talents, and the development, evolution of those talents and personal development. So you're grateful as you open up your heart to this new way of healing moving forward. It's interesting that you are healing yourself as a result of understanding that whatever you move towards, whatever your goal is, it must integrate into it this ability to attend to your needs in a way that only you can. This may be you answering the fatigue, the disappointment, even the boredom of something that you've been able to manifest in the past. This can be some kind of a successful graduation, promotion, celebration, that now you are really learning and understanding this impact of the journey to get to this achievement. This has opened you up to a new sense of yourself, to a new sense of what is possible, what is out there to be explored, enjoyed, and what stimulates your creativity. As always with you, Pisces, there is an element of water that makes me think about travel, opportunities at a distance, the need or desire to travel as a part possibly of your work, of traveling to an opportunity, or of relocating to a place where you may find more suitable opportunities for where you are right now. This is really about a cleansing and a healing, a renewing of this accomplishment, this manifestation that you've recently realized. In the future, the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Coins. So this shows me growth in your confidence, in your knowledge, and security in your own desires, your own talents, your own gifts, so that you have gained the courage, the track record with yourself in terms of pursuing those things that make you feel good, that validate who you are, is giving you this ability to now look at your failures in a more holistic way, rather than looking at failures exclusively in your relationships as an example. You're looking more all-sidedly at things that didn't work, but yet contributed to the success you're now experiencing. There are things, habits of your own, attitudes, words, deeds, behaviors, patterns of those behaviors that you now understand not only were necessary, but that gifted you with qualities and abilities that you are now able to utilize as gifts moving forward. And releasing these old patterns, these old disappointments and heartaches is in fact making way, cleansed by this sense of confidence you gain, this ability to tap into what heals you, what relaxes you, what brings you into the present moment. The High Priestess also is describing your ability to tap into that ancient, timeless, ancestral, cultural heritage that connects you, particularly you, Pisces, with others, with the things that you love, how you are aware, supremely aware, that every single person, experience, and event connects to you in a historical way, in a way that contributes to your wisdom and builds upon your self-knowledge. The ability to reflect also reflects the Two of Cups here. All twos reflect on the process of really looking into your history, knowing where you're coming from, and moving forward from there. And from that, you are gaining this sense of competency, this desire to create abundance, generate new ideas, come up with a structure that, or you're mimicking the structure of the natural world to contain this new desire to generate abundance, to creatively build new ideas, and to more than that, to find pleasure not only in the rewards of your efforts, but in the process itself. This is you absorbing, reflecting the experience of the natural world where there is no waste, there is no loss. All experiences generate fuel for the next stage, for growth and expansion, and you're focused on securing that, modeling yourself after that, so that you are this abundant, generous, and nurturing energy in your material world. I'm going to clarify the Five of Cups in the present with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. In your efforts to explore this world, whether you're traveling by water or by air, you're certainly crossing water, but you are looking at ways to learn more about what it is that you may possibly be building, what this new opportunity is representing for you, what this chariot, this focus, this goal that you are applying yourself to you, and that is liberating you into a higher experience of yourself. As you build that relationship with yourself, as perhaps a result of the failures you've experienced in your relationships, you are motivated to move out and gather more information. You're motivated to find new models of nature, of the natural world, of even human-made structures, that you can absorb, mimic the structures of that to pursue the truth, your truth, in the information that you're gaining, that you're researching out, you're ferreting out. And this building of the relationship with yourself is increasingly reflected around you. It's reflected in all your relationships, so that you are deeply connecting with your higher self. And that is all of the infinite possibilities that occur as a result of seeing and connecting to your potential. Deeply connecting into agreed upon partnerships where the goals are clear, the ability to connect, and the assumption of reciprocity exists. I hope that this is resonating for you, Pisces. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel. Ooh, that's a lot. And I'm not taking these beautiful cards, but I am taking this one. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot, if I didn't get a chance to finish that. And this is the stone deck of crystals, and you pulled the honey calcite. And I'm going to read the card. What it is: a honey-hued mineral on a mission to turn the bewildered and bumbling into super-driven worker bees. Who needs it? Anyone with a job to do. The brilliant but lazy. Where to put it? Instead of banging your forehead repeatedly on your desk, try a gentle kiss of honey calcite there instead. When to use it? When the barriers to abundance feel too big to power through. When it's time to stop waiting your turn and stop waiting until tomorrow. Picture yourself triumphant on the other side of whatever stands in your way, and call on honey calcite to kick in the door. The mantra: break through your limits. Thank you so much, Pisces. Until next time, Namaste.